Storms came and now it's mostly over, although we do have a little rain still wrapping up. We are expecting a similar soggy kind of summer pattern all the way through the middle part of the week, maybe even into Thursday, and then things change. Just like we've seen over the past week, we've gotten these daily showers and storms. Lots of lightning comes with some of them, some quick downpours up to 2+ inches. Yesterday, some spots got more like 3 to 4 inches under some of those heavier storms, and some gusty winds possible, although we're not outlined for any specific risk of severe weather. We know this time of year we can get a couple strong storms causing a wind gust or two to go high. Less rain is expected toward next weekend though, so this Father's Day weekend it was about the scattered rain and dodging that. Next weekend I think it'll be about the sizzling heat and how to stay cool with less rain around by that point. I'll show you more on that in a second, but first our radar scene is a lot quieter. We do have this one spot around Homa, not far from Gray, and maybe heading towards Schriever pretty soon. Just a little bit of brief rain, and that's really most of what we have happening at this point. Also some rain off in the Biloxi Marsh, Mississippi Sound area, but not overland areas over there. Our temperatures have made it into the 70s after topping out in the 90s. Our rain totals were up to about 1 to 2 inches in spots. And now it's a pretty evening, so temperature at 85, but as I was pointing out, feeling like 93 with all that humidity. Bogalusa and Hammond checking in the 70s as we head towards 6 p.m. on this Sunday. Late tonight, we're expecting our rain chance to continue very low, about 10% overnight, maybe for a coastal shower or storm north of the lake and south. Our lows expected in the lower to middle 70s. Tomorrow on your Monday, be ready for a repeat, scattered showers and storms. High temperatures again close to 91, very close to average actually for this time of year, unless the rain comes a bit later and you're not able to get that kind of cooling effect. Our high resolution model is showing for tonight. You can see by 8 p.m. even what it had, which was too much, is done. This is tonight, maybe a coastal shower or storm, and then interestingly for tomorrow, it appears that we might start the day with a shower or two, and then the rain might start up a little earlier tomorrow. So on your Monday, this is by 10 a.m. Our models are showing maybe the earlier onset of showers and storms, and then through the afternoon, it might already be tapering off. So that was 1 p.m., this is 4 p.m., and then we'll move it on towards 7 right around sunset, and then this is by 10 p.m. pretty quiet. As we look at our pattern for this week, we have had the 2 highs, and around this one, we've been getting that southerly flow, bringing in a lot of moisture. So that's why these daily showers and storms are able to produce so much rain, because we have so much atmospheric moisture. Now we'll stay in this general setup through the middle of the week with the 2 highs, placing us in that weakness we've talked about. So through Wednesday, maybe even Thursday, I have a near 40+ chance of rain, especially Monday and Tuesday, near 70% or so chance of rain. But look what happens. The high to our west gets pulled over us at the latter part of the week. So late week into next weekend, we're getting a high pressure setup that suppresses that rain development, and if we get less rain, that means we turn hotter. So expect a hotter kind of forecast once we get toward especially Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I have the rain chances near 20 or 30% for those days. So again, next weekend, just be ready for that blazing kind of hot feel that we get sometimes in the summer. Often in the summer. Hurricane forecast, our tropical forecast. Saharan dust still a major player across the Atlantic basin. If you look closer to home, you can see some moisture, especially around Mexico and Central America. This will probably continue to bring rains and cloud cover here, but we're not expecting any sort of effect on us where we are along the Gulf Coast. There is no outlook from the National Hurricane Center highlighting any specific spots for development in the next 7 days, but you might just see that being talked about because it's kind of interest, but not really expecting any of that to make it toward us as we have that high building in. But just something to talk about since there really is not much else out in the tropics. Our 7-day forecast is showing that lower rain chance and high temperatures easily, I think, making it to 93, maybe even 94 by next weekend. That means the heat index closer to 105 to 110.